Lawmakers are focused on empowering officers to continue crime-fighting efforts here in the city. The emergency crime bills we saw over the summer, they were set to expire in 2 weeks, but just in the last 2 hours, the D.C. Council has voted to extend those measures.
That's right. Delia Gonsalves is live outside the Wilson building for us. And Delia, we understand that this was a quick decision from Council. Good evening.
Absolutely. They didn't want a gap in between the expiration of this crime bill and when a temporary bill could be passed. They knew it was going to take some time, so they passed a stopgap measure to make sure that police are indeed empowered and have the resources they need to continue to fight crime. If you remember, the crime bills as an emergency package passed in July. They lasted 90 days, were set to expire October 18th. With this vote today in the council inside the Wilson building, now those emergency bills will last until the spring, and of course the council will continue to work on temporary legislation in the meantime. While it may be hard to believe, though, with a soaring murder rate and violent crime up 39% at last check, DC police say the summer crime bills, that package, they say, was indeed helpful in their efforts to fight crime in the city. So here's what the bills will continue to cover. Discharging a gun will remain a felony. Strangulation, an offense punishable by up to 5 years in prison. And this was fairly controversial, but certainly passed. Judges will continue to hold people accused of violent crimes behind bars while they await trial. We're talking adult and young people as well. I caught up with Chairman Phil Mendelson after today's vote. Take a listen.
What really will make a difference and have a deterrent effect is actually arresting the perpetrators. That means closing cases. Less than half of homicides are solved within 1 year, and something like 3/4 of robberies are never solved. So whatever we can do, whatever the government can do to increase the closure rate for cases would have a significant deterrent effect, is far more important than asking the council to make tweaks to the law.
The council hard at work today, and as I mentioned, will work on a temporary resolution and measure in regards to these crime bills later this fall. But again, we have that stopgap measure where this emergency will last us until spring. I do have to note and mention that it was important to note that the mayor did not have anything on her public calendar today. She was not here inside the Wilson building. But I can tell you that I have reached out to her office. I'm in communication with them right now. Just texted about 10 minutes ago and said, could we have a statement? Folks want to hear from their mayor. Perhaps we can come back at 5 o'clock with a bit more insight from Mayor Bowser. But I'll have much more from Phil Mendelson and his answer to whether or not I said he felt safe in the city. I'll have that coming up at 5 o'clock.
All right,
Simone,
look forward to that, Delia.
Adam, back to you.
Look forward to that, Delia, and looking forward to hearing whatever the mayor may or may not have to say about this. It just sounds like it was not the time to roll back these new laws. Thanks, Delia.